Squad, we're matching the convict to their probation officer. There will be multiple rounds and it's our job to find out the convict who committed a real crime from the rest of the imposters. Let's see if we can find a real-life convict.
Let's bring out the probation officer.
Bring him out, man.
Hi. Oh, it's Helen. How do you know?
How's it going?
Is she my probation officer?
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you, Helen.
Nice to meet Kim.
Kim.
How would you call her Helen?
Sorry.
Her name's Kim.
Wait, where did Helen come from then? Why did you say Helen?
I don't say that.
Hey, my name's Kim, and used to be a probation officer, and I have history with one of these offenders.
Crazy.
Kim, I know you've seen some crazy stuff.
You know, it's crazy. We've got real-life Kim Possible in the building. I used to love watching your TV programs.
Kim, have you ever committed a crime yourself?
Yes.
I like you.
All right, let's bring in the criminals. Bring them in.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Number one's moving like he just,
Has he got ropes?
Number two, you are in university.
Reminds me of the mask.
I know who it is already.
First off, number one, coming in here with rope and journalists. It's the introduction round. And can you guys please introduce yourselves? Starting with you.
I'm curious, is it one person that committed a crime and everyone acts like they did? Like, kind of like the first... That's the whole point of the video, right? That's like the... Yeah, so one person is an actual criminal.
That's
Okay.
the man with the rope.
I'm Mark.
And what crime did you commit, Mark?
Yeah, non-fatal strangulation.
Non-fatal?
Non-fatal, what does that
You can't even
mean?
get the job done, you joke, man. Number two.
My name's Abin. I brought a knife to school and drug trafficking.
You?
How about this, yeah? You stole Mr. Bean's suit. How about that?
What drugs? Class A?
Class A, cocaine.
What percentage of pure coke was it?
It was like 20.
20%? That's the driest coke. You mixed out with bicarb.
Anonymous.
What's your name?
Switch.
What happened? What did you do?
When people borrow money or take items that they couldn't afford to pay back, I'm like a tax man. I'm the last person you want at your front door.
So you're a glorified bailiff.
More than that, son.
Next. Truth.
Your name's Truth.
Yeah. I like that one.
Okay, and what crime did you commit, Truth?
Everything and anything.
Yeah, what?
From petty theft, burglaries, robberies, trapping.
Murder?
Nah.
So not everything and everything.
Yeah, exactly. What about AM?
Yeah, attempted, yeah.
But you haven't done murder?
Nah.
When you said that your name was Truth, you lied because you said everything and anything. Right, so you're actually false.
You got me.
I'll be honest, this guy gives me criminal energy.
My name's James, and I've been done for white-collar crime.
Give me Hitman vibes.
How long ago was it, number one?
Chat, what is a white-collar crime? What does that mean? What is that? What does that? Explain in crayon terms. What did he do? Tax evasion? Oh, tax fraud? Business... Okay.
When I was 15.
Money laundering?
Did you try
Okay.
to strangle?
Rich person.
Some kid at school.
Did he deserve it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number two, how long ago was it?
Yep.
7 years.
How old are you now?
21.
You were 14, drilling cocaine.
That's possible. That happens, bro. Number three.
I was in the life from 1995 up until the mid-2000s.
Why the mask?
Because if former associates of mine see me standing here talking about this, then I'm in trouble.
Okay, and they won't recognise those tattoos on your arms,
Didn't
though?
have them at the time. These are like a rebirth. When you're in the business like I was, you don't want recognisable marks. So I didn't have any tattoos at the time.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, you got him though.
Truth. I was in and out of jail from the age of 13. I got out in 2014. I've been out 9 years, 10 years next year.
Sounds like it was
You've got to study Kim Possible. Kim's heart is opening up when she sees Truth speak. Like, just look, a tear has come to her eyes. I thought, she loves Truth.
Number five, how long ago was it?
2016 is when I got put away.
Good.
Took about 4 years for them to catch up with me. And I've been out now, just come up before COVID.
You did a 3-year bed.
Wow, 18 months.
3 years. Yeah. For laundering was the main one. I think I got 2 years for that and 1 year for insider trading.
How much was laundered?
80, 90 million.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah, done at least 15 or something. Yeah.
3 years, you had the craziest lawyer.
Number two, why the red tie?
Why not? Isn't it?
What was the name again? Bean?
Abin. Get it right, man.
Whoa.
I'll shank him.
I'll shake
you
it.
lost it. You're going.
You got a pokey on you now?
Yeah, I do.
Where is it?
Where?
Allah.
Oh, he lost his mind. Lost his mind.
My bad.
Yeah, that's gonna get deep, man.
Bro, you're shaking using that.
Am I shaking?
That's not you.
Careful
Put
the
it back,
pockets.
put it back.
Yeah, careful.
Watch yourself, big man, yeah?
Whoa. Wow.
Shark's getting pressure.
Crazy. I just wanted to know about your tie, that's it.
Oh, it's a red tie, innit? I just like it. Reminds me of blood.
Oh,
And you're making me
No, okay, he lost me with that one.
Yeah, you know Kim right now, she's like, oh, all those years of probation and you're just done.
What prison did you go to?
Well, when I was in juvie, I went to Feltham. When I became an adult, I went to Brixton Prison.
Good.
All right, cool. I'm looking at Ponzi scheme, 3 years for like 89 million. That's crazy.
What company did you take this 9 million out of?
It's an American firm that works in the city. It's a brokerage firm.
Rich Farm.
Brokerage firm.
Farm, man.
Farm, bro.
Yeah, hey, do you think you can rob 90 million from a farm?
I like how they're laughing when farmers are rich as
I'll
fuck.
start my vote with number 3. Sorry, man. You have to stare at me like that.
How do you know staring? He's got a mask on.
I can see his eyes from here. Yeah, pointing at me.
I'm voting for number 2. He's a nice kid, man.
Oh, he's fuming. Oh my gosh. Look, he's shaking
I
with
know he's
rage.
looking at me, though.
I'm voting for number 2 as well. So
Oh my.
don't attack me.
Don't hold me, hold Sharks.
This room is going to be filled with rage right now.
Don't attack me, bro.
Oh my gosh.
I'll vote for number 3.
Nico has the deciding vote.
How's Sharky got you feeling right now, number 2?
Oh, feeling a rage, man. After this, I want to shank you hard.
Yeah, okay, he lost me with that one.
He's not even. He's
crazy.
smirking a little bit. I'm gonna shank you
crazy.
hard.
Shake you hard.
I like you. But I don't think you're a criminal, mate, so I'm gonna have to vote for you.
Ah.
Sorry, man. Respect, though.
Yeah, that one's good.
Nico literally voted for you and Kenny.
No, he's got a problem with
This is
you.
where Mr. Bean shed.
And listen, don't forget that uni lecture you got going now, right?
Stop the flipping video.
Okay,
Guys,
stopping.
please subscribe to the
Okay.
Convict
Well, what now?
channel because we're trying to hit 10 million subscribers. So subscribe right now.
Subscribe.
Just on a real one, just subscribe and let's get back to the video.
Subscribe.
It's question time.
I'll ask my question first. Start with you, number 1. Can you go into detail about the crime you committed?
I was in the changing rooms. They've been bullying me for a couple of months.
Why? What?
I was in the changing rooms.
I was in the changing rooms. They've been bullying me for a couple of months.
Why? What happened?
Got allergies about stuff, so I can't drink cow's milk.
Glad to
Not
finally
funny
catch
to
a
me, my
strange
friend.
shy.
My surname's
Ew,
Milak.
thank
They
you,
call me Milk
Fluffer.
Lak.
Because you
Welcome.
like milk.
I can't drink it.
He's lactose intolerant.
Your last name's Malak.
Yeah.
We know Mike Malak.
So we're in the changing rooms and had some rope and strangled him and his face went blue and I enjoyed it, but I stopped before I killed him.
I can't do this, bro.
Nah, brother.
Great.
We appreciate it, man. That's crazy. Man. I'm still upset about you getting bullied.
He's still laughing.
Moving on to number 2. Oh, 3 times.
What my job was, because crime was my job, was if you took goods or product, can't pay for them, I visit your house. If I visit your house and I'll get in your house, I'm either going to take your stuff or I'm going to take you out.
How'd you get in the house?
Any way I can. Bust through the door. Sometimes you knock on the door.
You come through the door.
Bust through the door.
You bust.
Bust for it, yeah.
Bust what? Bust a nut on the door.
That is disgusting.
How did you get caught? If you
What are
get
they
caught, I've got
saying?
grassed up.
What's the story? What happened that day? Tell us.
Witnesses, that's how you get grassed up. People see the you're doing.
But what did you do there?
What I do, I tied someone up and tortured them until I gave me what I want.
All right, brother, chill out. You didn't need to tell me like I did something to you.
Obviously, this won't go in the video, but what's your name? Your actual government name?
You don't need to know that.
Yeah, it won't go in the video, don't worry.
Yeah, but how do I know that?
We'll sign something right, like straight after.
Release form.
You don't need to know it. My name's Switch. People call me Switch. People know me as Switch because I'll switch on you in a second.
Crazy.
Truth. False.
The truth.
Petty
Truth.
theft like Oliver Twist, burglaries using socks as gloves, making balaclavas out of my sleeve, high-performance cars and robberies, trapping. Yeah, that's how we used to make it happen.
I said from the start, this guy sounds like
He actually rapped it. What the fuck?
sounds like he's rapping.
He was in the wing. He was the best rapper. I know the man used to come to him. Hey, broski, I beg you drop that little freestyle you made the other day. Yeah, he remembers it. He's like, yeah, what? Yeah, fair enough. He used to knock on his door. Hey, Chew, where's that new thing? And he's there like, You know how them man do this? Them man love using their chest because they just wham for no reason. Yeah, he's hard.
How'd you get caught?
Last conviction, 2012, was a robbery. Balaclava.
What'd you rob?
A post office. And when I was there, when I was going out the door, I'm pushing the door, but you got to pull it. And then the heroes come, pulled my belly off, ripped my trainer off. I managed to kick the panel out the bottom and get away, but my forensics and all that.
Evidence.
Heart was racing.
Yeah.
That was
How
oddly
soon after did they nab you?
specific.
2 months. They found a trainer somewhere else, so it was linked
I
to
feel
me
like
anyway,
people
so
that
I had
make
to plead
shit
guilty.
up
Even in interview,
are
the
always
solicitor said,
oddly
Just plead
specific.
guilty now to get your...
Less sentence.
Too much info. Too much. Sometimes when
true,
people
he might-
lie,
he's
they give
obviously
too much
coming in just
lore
to give a little promo.
because they have to like
What's
prove
that say? What's that say?
That's it.
Truth.
confidence.
You've already been caught lying once.
No, but that was
too
just, I
detailed,
said everything
too
under the
detailed.
sun, so it was just a matter of words.
Yeah, he studied it up.
As a driller and all them thing there, but...
Come on. I hear that. Okay, now I understand. All you have to say was, yeah, can you say,
Yeah, realize I rehearsed.
Chat to me, brother.
Agreed. That's how I got caught. Too much. We changed the way we was doing things from banks to banks.
How are you getting the money again?
Initially, it was from banks. The banks lend money. They lend it over certain durations of time. And my role at the time, and lots of other people, was to take commission out of every trade you do. Commission is good, right? But it's not that good. And there was other ways of doing things, and having a friend on board who worked at a bank to park certain things up and make more money. So that was good. And that lasted for a year and a half. Well, the guy that worked at the bank that we knew didn't work there anymore, so we couldn't do that. Rather than walk away and be happy men, and we decided there was opportunities within the company.
Agreed.
With shares to sell.
Where did you park it off in the Cayman Islands account?
But that's one of them. So you mentioned that, yeah, one Albania,
So
Cayman Islands.
you do this stuff? Bro, I watch shows, bro.
You told me you went to Cayman Islands recently. What was that for?
Hey, man.
I'm not gonna lie though, that story does sound convincing.
it checks out.
That one
so
sounds.
My question for everyone,
That one, I feel like that one sounds the best so far.
Have you snitched? Because obviously that 3 years is a bit questionable, so you must have corroborated, right?
Corroborate, yeah, on myself. So no one else has got involved, it's me.
It's not a kingpin, someone that you basically said.
No, there was other people working, and then there's nothing to do with them.
Truth.
Done bird all my life from 13 to 29 years old, secure units a lot.
Yeah, I don't
The crime that
think
got
it's
convicted
truth.
with was on my own.
It's
so
too
it
much
wasn't on
detail
cold
that no one asked for.
three,
He
you ever
went
snitched
way too
before?
much into lore. No one asked.
Absolutely not. People that snitch and grass, in my world, they don't last long.
I feel like number two is too sweet. I don't know. He seems like a.
We decide to snitch one day.
I didn't live in the
Like a
law-abiding
sweet
world,
dude.
so I don't care about law.
Trying to be like badass. I don't think it's him either.
And then actor number one.
He's acting too tough.
Did you not snitch?
'Cause I'm pretty sure if you do that for a living, for real, you don't have to act tough. You come across as tough. If you fuck up people and torture them and whatnot, you don't have to act the part. You are the part.
On any of the guys?
So it's not
being
him
able to
either.
Drink milk?
Sort things out yourself.
How did you guys meet Kim?
When I came out on licence, she looked after me, helped me get back into the community.
Okay.
I got that.
I got that at the end, it's crazy.
Number 3, how did you meet Kim?
When I came out of the institution diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia with dissociative personality disorder.
Way too rehearsed. Wait, nah, that was rehearsed. Fuck that. Nah,
It was a handful, so I thought it was rapid, like the guy next to it.
It's not him.
What was it you had?
Paranoid schizophrenia with dissociative personality disorder.
Okay, and then obviously that means that it was difficult to kind of come back into the real world.
Yes, I still have trouble now controlling my actions. That's what dissociative personality disorder is. I disassociate myself from the things I do because it makes hurting people a lot easier.
You know, he actually might be him.
Oh, so you're telling me this guy can switch at any point, and he's got 3 weapons on him right now?
Yeah, long.
Long day for
We might
us.
need to leave this video right now.
You can't stand still.
He's switching from side to side. That's his whole brand. Switch, switch, switch.
Switch. Switch.
So she was my offender management, so she'd make sure that I go court, because I was obviously a youth offender at the time. She'd pick me up, make sure I'm going education.
You know what I think? I think it could also still be number 3, but not for the crime he said he committed. But I think number 3 could still be it, but he is lying about what he's done. I don't know why, but I feel like he may.
Yeah, she was my offender. It's going back years though. Do you understand? So it was
when
when I
you
was
were
a
youth offender?
Yeah, youth offender.
Is it me or that answer? Didn't
Which one's number 3? Oh, I quite literally just number them 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, like the way they're standing on screen is how I label them 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cal, there was a lot of thinking.
There's
you guys
a lot
don't
of
think?
thinking going on there, Truth.
So she picked me up from court, make sure I go to my yacht, and then after my yacht, she makes
Your yacht? You had a yacht?
Yeah, youth offending team, the yacht.
Oh, not like a boat.
I thought you had a yacht.
I thought you were doing crazy stuff. I was about to get into the same dealings. Yeah, same business.
And number 5, your story of Kim.
So when I come out, Kim helped me reintegrate into the society. Really helped me a lot going back into the job in the city again, because to get back into that kind of, they're not going to trust me.
She don't rate you, big man.
She doesn't.
No, she must rate you a lot.
Just trust, I suppose. You see that I made a mistake. It's just, it is what it is, right? I've done it. Hands up, and now I'm on the other side of the fence trying to help out.
At what point did you want to change your life around?
Now he's holding a child.
Okay, I feel like it's no longer number 4. I feel like his whole story was insanely convincing, but then he said that she helped him basically go back doing the same shit he'd done before. I'm pretty sure if you get caught doing that, you're done for. Your career path has completely altered and you're doing something completely new. So I think he fucked up his story there.
I just wanted to try and put it behind me.
Just drink your oat milk.
I drink the same thing. Almond, soy, or oat. What do you reckon?
Choose water.
So you had cornflakes with water?
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, he just don't care anymore. He just doesn't care anymore now.
And number 2?
Dr. Chambers convinced me that my actions were my own actions and I couldn't disassociate myself from what I was doing, and I had to learn empathy and feeling for people and understand that my actions were causing people pain. And
I can't tell if he's rehearsed as fuck or if he's actually like... Or maybe he has all of that, but he never committed a crime. But they put him there because now he seems very knowledgeable and it feels like he's gonna be the fake guy. He's a tough nut, man.
that I'm no longer a danger to society.
No, you're not a danger to society.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. He's got an issue with me, you know? I've got an issue.
That'll switch right there.
Truth?
Had that moment, and I just locked off. Any man then come around me, walk around the exercise yard, I'm saying, come away from me, bruv. If you're talking nonsense about moves, about girl and all them things there, I say, come away from me. So I have my water, doing my thing, having
Yeah, I
my
think
faith,
that mask makes
and
it very
just
hard
kept
to
putting one
read.
foot in front of the other. And here we are today. Next year, my 10th year.
So he literally got me.
No.
And I respect you.
For all, these 3 could be anything.
Anyway, number 5?
I think the moment, even before I got caught,
Yeah.
just kept looking over my shoulder. It wasn't comfortable. Maybe in a way, I wanted to get caught. Maybe I did. And I'm glad it's happened and it's just move on.
My question is, let's start with number 1. What is the craziest thing that happened in prison?
Someone drank milk.
And spat it in my face.
What I did was I collected shoelaces and I glued them all together to make some rope to try and strangle someone.
Nah, he is out. He is out. You don't do shoelace. Nah, he is so out.
So they caught me. I was one shoelace short.
This is an honest question here. When you see a rope, is there like sexual tension between you and the rope?
I'm pretty hard right now.
Wow. Lost his whole mind.
Same question for number 3, go on.
I see a screw get thrown off a balcony because they talk too much.
I feel like that was a threat.
Yeah, he's trying to say you're talking too much.
I think that's not construction worker, that was his worker. He dropped his tool.
Not a screw, is it a screwdriver?
Not a screw is like...
You're right.
A screw's like an officer.
Yeah, I feel like at this point, 1 is very clearly fake.
The worst thing is, I thought the...
And also, number 2's story of the worst thing happening in prison, I don't know, man. A person that has done what he... fake, I would say. Fake.
How's that crazy?
I was in Ramby and Nottingham.
Yeah, you don't
and
get
there's
shoelaces in
enhanced
prison, the fuck.
wing. Non-enhanced wing, you don't get locked up. You get
Pretty
locked
sure
on a
if you
spur.
make a
So the
robot
man
of
them are
anything,
out
it's bed sheet
cutting
stuff.
hair,
But I think they
playing
check that
dominoes, whatever it
regularly
is.
to make sure
So it's
people
about
don't.
3, 4 in the morning, and I can hear this pure madness going on. I can hear noise. I've gone to my door, I see the Russian guy opposite me. Like, he's legit forward. And he's looked at me. I've looked up the landing. Man are just cutting hair, pretending they're just cutting hair, everything's casual. But then I looked to the cell next to me, my man's smoking spice. And earlier on in the day, the man them said, don't bait it up. But he baited it up. So then the screws are dragging him off because he's all naked, out the showers, and just dragged him off the wing. And then I see him a few days later, and he's just pretending like nothing's happened. But that's what the spice does.
Spice is...
It finishes you up,
How do you know that then?
apparently. If there was someone
Too
on this,
detailed.
on this
It's
like,
always
group
too...
to take
Fuck!
spice, would you say?
Why is he always so detailed? It's fishy. It's fishy. At this point, I feel like fraud guy is it. At this point.
Don't take it personal, man.
All right, let's see what fraud guy has to say.
All right, yeah, I'll see you outside, yeah?
I ain't got no supplies, bro.
I got no supplies.
Hey, you got you.
Simple, I found it bizarre, was argument over someone we were watching sport I think it was rugby at the time, and at half-time at rugby, some guy wanted to switch it over to, of all things, come dancing. Mate, I've never seen anything boot off like it, over something so simple. It's a joke.
No, I don't believe that.
Why not?
Why?
I've never seen anyone watch rugby in my life.
Yeah, but some people never watch YouTube in their life, right?
Crazy!
You know what?
Old school, we like
Number 4th story, once again, the most believable.
rugby. So I was on.
Yeah. See, I was on your side, remember that?
Simple. Sport. Everyone likes sport.
Now it's time to vote someone out. I'm going to shock the system, and you know what? Something tells me one might be lying. So I'm going to vote for number 1.
You think so?
Number 1, get out.
Number 5. Huh? Come on, man. There's no need to be silly. I vote for number 1. Get out.
I need to vote. He's out.
Yeah, it's done.
Goodbye, number 1.
Bye, number 1. Thank you.
Hey, someone get him some milk. Yeah?
Get him some milk.
Full fat.
You need some milk.
All right, round 3 is the weapon round, where each of them have brought a weapon or a tool that they used during their crime. Number 3, please bring it. Oh,
it's in his pockets.
hammer for the hammer.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's for AJ. That's for
Okay.
AJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
The finger.
Fingers.
Can you explain what that's?
Moves fingers, nails people to the floor, heat it up and it'll burn your eyes out.
You cut people's fingers off.
Give me a sec.
Confused.
No, you chill out. Nico, come now, come back.
Lost your whole mind.
You need your
So
fingers,
how's
man.
this work? Tell me how.
You didn't go for here because it's too thick. Just go right at the tip.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Thanks.
Right.
I'm actually.
I'll say first.
You heat that up on a gas stove and I'll burn your eyes out with it.
Oh.
Can't be mine.
Oh, it's yours.
True. What's that?
So when I used to be naughty on that side, before I switched over to the right side, I would kill anyone if they had food or whatever, because I was a bit tapped. And I was on a bit of work, and matey got to his thing, and it hit, but it only hit the bottom of my foot. And there's about 30 pieces of shrapnel in there. There's still pieces left now, but they obviously took some pieces out, and here's the pieces.
Oh, the shrapnel?
From the dotty, yeah.
Number 5.
Not much to show you, really, guys. It's just all done on the phone. Everything's on the phone.
Respect.
Simple as that.
What phone were you using when you were doing the matting?
Well, not this, but I couldn't bring the phones in from the office, so, but it's phones on the office.
What are you guys thinking?
I'm split between those two.
I'm scared my life's a danger if I vote
Number
someone
2
out.
has the, well, number 1.
I don't think you got it in
This
you, man.
person,
I'm
he has
gonna
to
vote for
go.
number
He's
5.
not it. Nah,
all the
he's
three
trying
I can
too
lose
hard.
it. But I'm gonna have to vote out number 3.
Remember
Yes.
that? Remember that?
Remember that?
I'm gonna stick to my vote from the last round and I'm gonna vote for number 5.
I've been saying it's either 4 or 5, so number 3 has to go for me.
The whole direction of the video lies on you.
Oh, hey. Just give me 1 second
The
to think
whole
here.
final lies on you.
I am going to vote for number 5.
No!
There
Shit.
you have it. Number 5. You've been
I really
voted out.
wanted
Thank you
him to
very
stay
much.
some
Appreciate it.
more.
He's out 5. Oh, he's fuming.
I'm fuming.
Oh, he's so angry. Just cussed us
It
out.
ain't
under his
him.
breath.
All right, guys, it's the final round, the message of
Should
crime.
have kept him one more
You have the
round.
opportunity to tell
Okay, let's
us,
see about it.
in your heyday
Okay.
when you were committing crimes,
Let's just
what
assume they
crime
were
would you
right
commit
and pick
who
from
would you
these
commit
two.
on out of us 5? It's just about understanding your method of madness and what you guys would do, basically. So I think number 3, what we're gonna do is, because basically you like to debt collect, basically. If all 5 of us owed you money and you had to go to one of our houses first because you hated that person the most, who would it be and what would you do to us?
You.
Me and you have been like this whole vid.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Wow.
Come on, turn up, I'll knock on your door, you invite me in for a cup of tea or a beer.
Then you what?
As soon as your
I don't
back's
drink
turned,
alcohol.
I'll choke you out, and then whatever I do is whatever I do. But at the end of the day, I'm going to get my job done.
Well, I'm not giving you any money.
It's
You
not
have a choice.
him.
What if he doesn't have the
Okay.
money?
Assuming they made the
well,
right
I've
choice,
got
I
nothing,
think it's
just
the
conveniently,
fraud
I've got nothing
dude.
in there.
You'll be
But
coming with me and
assuming they
explaining
did
to my
make the right
employer why you
choice,
can't
I
pay
think
your bill.
it's the shrapnel dude. It's not him. It's not him.
If you came to Florida and they lift that thing, it's me.
He ain't him.
Truth.
Depending on
I think it's
your
fraud
net
guy.
worth, if I've done
But
my
if you have to
homework,
pick between the
or any
people
kettles,
still left,
where your,
it's white hoodie
your
guy.
houses, location, so it'd be a tie-up, or if it was just a kettle, if you're in Knightsbridge or whatever. But I think because you smelt the spice, you're moving a bit loose, so it might. You know what I mean?
Easy with it, everyone on his face.
You know them one there? Yeah.
So I smoke the spice. Never smoked the spice in my life.
This is just spice shooting.
Because
Yours just open.
yeah, if you're smoking in it, so you're moving loose. A
Yeah, I
target's
think
on
it's
the
fraud,
stick.
guy. It gotta be fraud, guy. The others, I don't know. They ain't it. Also, he said they left shrapnel in his foot. I highly doubt that.
I do think it's number 4.
That'd be very painful. He would not be wearing this footwear if he had shrapnel leftovers in his foot. Multiple, even.
It can't be Stitch, man.
It's Switch. Why do you keep calling him Stitch? You can't be called Truth and Lie today, so I would go for you. Number 4, I think you've been telling the truth today.
I'll be honest, as soon as I saw Broski, I knew it, man. Genuinely,
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
This could be wrong. But I feel like, Truth was telling the truth, man. Anyway, it's time for Spicy. I mean, Nico.
Talk to me, Kim.
The real criminal is Lily.
Oh, you think they've
She
gone
has
the wrong
shrimp
way?
strapped
I
in her
feel the
basement
same.
without any
And they've been so
food to eat.
disrespectful towards me as well. All right, Kim, I'm going to go with our guy. Number 3.
What? Doesn't change anything though. It's 4 votes to 1.
You definitely are not a criminal, so I'm going to go number 5. Number 4, sorry.
Oh, that's a Spice. Doesn't know what number is. All right, cool.
Okay, well, let's
there we have
see.
it. We have picked number 4. We want to bring back all the criminals and see if we made the right choice.
So we, the Beta Squad, have voted for number 4, but only one of these people is a criminal, and only one of them knows the kind lady, Kim, right here. So, can the criminal please step forward?
Oh, fraud.
Come on.
You stay right there.
You get back.
You stay right. Fucking knew it! Oh, the fake out! It was him!
Hey, when you step forward, I'll bug.
I know my heart sank. You got me there. You got me there.
God.
Oh
yes,
my
yes,
God.
Yes. So, you both know
The
each other?
fake out.
Amazing. Wow.
What a story.
Yes.
What was that like for you, Kim?
Yes, shrapnel in his
Try
foot!
not to laugh. I was laughing at you.
So do you remember young Truth?
I do remember Dwayne very well.
Dwayne.
Yes, very troubled youngster, and he was very, very naughty. But he always had beautiful manners, and he always said please and thank you when I picked him up from prison.
Hi, brother. Any stories you remember from Kim?
Yeah, I remember she used to pick me up in her Subaru and Pretzel. Take us to go to McDonald's and all them things there. But it was good memories because you remember the good people that were in your life to water the seed at the time, but you never know, you can't see the growth.
Of course.
But then obviously she can see the growth now. But when you're watering seeds, sometimes you don't see it till later on, so.
There was a warrant out for him at one time, and I picked you up and said, come on, I think it's time you came in because I was worried about his health. He let me take him back in to surrender to the police, you know.
Oh, that's very nice.
That's from you.
Very heartwarming.
All right, so
you all lied.
number 3. Can we actually see his face under that mask? Go on.
Please, I'd love to.
I didn't pull yet, no.
You know, you look like how I thought you would look like. I don't know. Thank you. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're just like a nice brother. You're nice, bro. You're a good guy.
I try.
Yeah. But you made me believe it a little bit. Like, you were talking too fast. You knew what you were saying.
I've been doing it a long time.
Acting?
Yes.
Oh, he's an actor!
Yeah.
That's why he's so rehearsed. He
Yeah,
quite literally is rehearsed.
Can I make installations, like perform characters inside them?
Sick.
And number 2, how many A-levels do you have?
A-levels? I'm a good student.
Yeah, I knew. I can tell. You're just a good guy, bro.
Number 5.
Retired from the city.
There you go.
And before that, police and army.
So if someone wants to steal 80, 90 million and they cooperate, they can actually do 2 or 3 years?
Yeah, if you're going to go and help them back after, it all depends on circumstances, yeah.
All right, for the first time in a while, we actually managed to get it right.
Round of applause for you guys, man, generally.
Yeah. And round of applause for you guys. Honestly, you guys did amazing.
They just didn't catch him yet. Nah, I don't believe he's the criminal. They just didn't catch him yet.
Appreciate that.
It's unsolved crime.
Last words?
Play the trailer.
I thought it was really him. I thought it was fraud guy.
We're going to Newcastle. We're racing another team. And there's a bunch of challenges we've got to do.
I believe the kid every now and then because the only issue I had with him was it was way too detailed, which is something people that lie very often do. People that lie very, very often put way more detail into what they do. So, yeah. I was like, man, the kid's alright, but like he's always over detailing shit. But I guess that's just how he is.